had been 10 long, hard years since God first appeared to Abram, telling him, Abram, I'm going to make you the father of many. I'm going to make you the father of a nation that won't exist for just itself, but a nation that will exist for the life of the world. These 10 years, they were full of all sorts of tension and frustration. But it's not what happened in these 10 years that frustrated Abram most. No, it's what didn't happen. Abram still didn't have a son. So you can understand Abram's frustration and maybe a little bit of bitterness even when God comes to Abram again 10 years later and says, Abram, I will be your shield. I will be your reward. And Abram responds, I don't get it, God. I don't understand. Everything that I have, everything that I own, my entire estate, I'm going to have to pass off to Eliezer of Damascus. And he's not even my own flesh and blood. And it's in this moment of frustration for Abram that God does what God's best at. And that's breathing new life into what seems like dead situations. God steps into Abram's frustration and says, Abram, let's go for a walk. Let's go outside. Abram, look up at the night sky. I want you to count the stars if indeed you can. Abram, I'm going to make your offspring as numerous as the stars in the night sky. Abram, I will give you a son. And it's in this moment of reassurance that Abram believes, and it's credited to him as righteousness. Now, God would go on to fulfill his promise to Abram. Abram would have a son, and he would be called Isaac. Abram would become Abraham, the father of many. And God would build a great nation out of Abraham's family line. But most importantly, it would be out of Abraham's family line that Jesus would be born into this world. And Jesus would choose not to exist for just himself, but Jesus, God in the flesh, would choose to exist for the sake of the world, to bless the world.